what's up guys, AFC Dino here. Got a game against the thick boy. Interesting team. He has a freaking Magnezone and Heatran. Oh man, because I have two steel types which both get trapped by the Magnezone. How do I want to play this? I think leading Rotom is probably best choice. I could also lead Clefable. I don't see any hazard removal on his team, so maybe if I get up the rocks that would be nice. But he leads a Magnezone, maybe predicting my Ferrothorn lead. And this thing is so scary. My team so weak to Magnezone. Damn. I'm actually going to make the Magnezone switch here, because I think it's a choiced Magnezone. You use Volt Switch, and I am going to switch into Rotom now. He actually switches out back into his Magnezone, so he really wanted to trap my Ferrothorn. And at this point, I am going to click. I think Volt Switch is my best play. Because Volt Switch gives me an option favoring my Rotom or Greninja if he goes Heatran. But he might go Superior as well. Maybe going Scizor is probably better. Clicked Volt Switch himself. And he does go Superior, so this really worked out for me. Imagine if he clicked T-Bolt there. But yeah, he shouldn't be able to knock me out if he doesn't have HP Fire. I don't think he has HP Fire because he has Magnezone and Heatran. I'm clicking U-turn, and Superior is 100% dead if he stays in, so I can go into something that dies to Superior. Usually dies to Superior. And probably either the Rotom or I cannot go into... I'm going to Rotom here, as he does go into Magnezone. And this is a banded U-turn, which is really nice, because now he's in range of Surf from my Greninja, the Life Orb. I'm actually clicking Pain Split here, because if he Volt Switch again, I'll get full HP. He actually clicks T-Bolt, and he knocks me out. That's so much! That it has to be choice. I feel like it's choice specs. But I'll bring in Greninja now. If he's choice Scarf, I still outspeed him. And I can basically click Surf here. And look at his team. He doesn't really have a switch aside from his Superior. The Superior dies to Ice Beam after. So I click Surf and we get rid of the Magnezone, which is great. That relieves so much pressure from my Ferrothorn and Scizor. And the only thing that can really kill me is the Weavile, I believe. He goes into Staraptor, so Staraptor is most likely choice Scarf. We also see the Intimidate, so it might be Final Gambit. I don't think he... Is he really gonna click Final Gambit here? Well, we got rid of the Magnezone. And I trust in my Scizor's ability to check the Superior, so... I'm going Ferrothorn, because it sucks that my Rotom died. Rotom was really my switch for the Staraptor. I'm going Ferrothorn, and if he's Scarf, I should still be able to tank his hits. But he actually makes a double into his Superior. Really interesting. Going to make the double into my Scizor. He actually went for Taunt here, so this thing has Taunt. And U-turn should definitely do a lot here. And I'm going Azumarill in case he goes into his Heatran, but he actually decides to go Clefable. I get some nice amount of damage off on this Clefable. And this is also a choice banded Azumarill, so Waterfall is gonna do a lot of damage to this guy. So Waterfall comes out, it doesn't knock him out. And it really sucks that I don't see percentage, but at least I'll get a kill now. If he switches, that would be great, because then I'll do a lot of damage to something else. But he decides to sack the Fable right there. And most likely bringing in his Superior. Oh, he brings in the Staraptor, gets the Intimidate off. I can definitely still use Azumarill, especially because he has Heatran alive. So what I'm can do go back into to Ferrothorn. Yeah, I just go Ferrothorn. I was willing to do it last time as well, but he makes a really nice double into his Heatran. Oh, how should I play this? I just go Azumarill. I should live the fire attack, and then I go for Aqua Jet. I actually went for rocks, so now I get to click Waterfall. And he shouldn't be able to knock me out. Should be able to live on Earth Power. But I decide to switch out into his Superior, and the Superior will take so much damage. And I'm going to bring in my Ferrothorn now. I think Scizor is way too important to take damage now, especially because it needs to check the Staraptor and the Clefable. I'd rather not take damage on Scizor now. I'll go Ferrothorn. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't have HP Fire. Goes for Giga Drain here, so leaves from Giga Drain, Taunt. What is his last move? Glare? Sure. Anyway, I'm clicking Knock Off because he might Taunt here actually. Does go for Taunt. And we knock out the Superior, which is really nice. Now his Heatran comes in, and looking at his team, Scizor is... I'm gonna trust in my Scizor's ability to knock out the Weavile. I don't want to bring in Azumarill directly because Azumarill gets 2-hit KO, and after rocks I might even die. To do something like Magma Storm. So I'm going to stay in with... Did I stay in? I think second Clefable is better. Because I really have to trust in my Scizor's ability to knock out the Weavile. He goes for Magma Storm. There was always a chance that he was going to miss as well. Still gonna Stealth Rock. Maybe he misses. He does miss. So that is great. I get up my rocks. Wouldn't have mattered too much, those rocks, but it's nice getting them up anyway. And let's try to Silph Boil up. Maybe he misses again. He actually had Taunt, so I don't understand why he didn't Taunt first. Because if you Taunt Clefable, then Clefable doesn't do anything to Heatran. And he didn't have to risk the miss. But he hits this Magma Storm. And now I'm able to bring in my Azumarill. And I still feel like I should live Earth Power, because I'm pretty much max HP Azumarill. So I can go for Waterfall. Goes for Magma Storm. Actually does a lot, doesn't knock me out. And yeah, that's a Heatran gone. That is a Heatran gone, nice. See, Weavile comes in. And at this point, I have my Scizor in the back, so I can just sack my Azumarill, I believe. Does go for knockoff. We don't see Life Orb, so it's choice banned. And I can bring in my Scizor. He cannot bring in his Staraptor because Staraptor gets 2-hit KO'd. He basically has to let Weavile die and get off the Intimidate. I knock him out. And all he has left is his Staraptor. So he takes the rocks damage. And I should be able to knock him out with Bullet Punch. Actually does intimidate me, so what I can do, just to safer play, is go Greninja. Because if he's Scarfed, then Greninja doesn't do anything in this situation. Because Ferrothorn has more value than the Greninja at this point. Ferrothorn lives a hit, can hit him. He has Iron Barbs. Obviously Scizor with the priority move. He clicked Brave Bird, and now I should be able to knock him out with the Greninja. So that is GG. That goes down. So let's see if we find another battle. Gotta pause the video and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. You actually have a game against the Thick. We played against him a couple of games ago. And he runs pretty much the same team. I believe his Alakazam is new though. I'm gonna lead up with Rotom now, as he leads up with Heatran this time. Okay. I don't lose anything from clicking Hydro Pump, but maybe a Volt Switch in case he goes Superior. And I'll go Scissor. So he does make the Superior play. Would have been bad if we went Magnezone there. But really good start for me. Really good start for me. I think he removed his Raptor for the Alakazam. That could be interesting. Magnezone and Heatran still a big threat to my team. But again, I'll U-turn. If he stays in, he dies. So I can basically go into something that would normally die to Superior. I'm going Rotom in case he goes Magnezone again. So again, we get the damage off on Magnezone. This puts him in range of Surf from Greninja. And I'm going to Volt Switch. And should I go Ferrothorn? I'm going Ferrothorn as he clicks Thunderbolt, so that's fine. Now he's locked into Thunderbolt. So much, man, the Thunderbolt. Maybe the special defense from my Rotom sucks. But I'm clicking Leech Seed here. He has to switch out. As he goes Clefable. I should have spiked up there. I expected Heatran. I'm going to attempt to knock this thing off. He actually shows Cosmic Power. Well, he shows Cosmic Power, but that means he doesn't really knock out my Ferrothorn either. But I'll attempt to go into Azumarill. As he actually goes Magnezone. I've choice banded Magnezone, guys. I've choice banded Azumarill, so Aqua Jet should knock him out from there, right? I'm gonna go for it. If I remove this Magnezone, it would be big. Actually lived! But he didn't knock me out, so I think it's Choice Scarf. This sucks though. This sucks. I didn't want to take the damage on the Azumarill. Now Heatran is such a big threat. I'm going Hard Scissor here. As he goes for Moonblast. And he's not gonna stay in. He cannot stay in here. I'm gonna U-turn. And in case he does stay in, I'll go Ferrothorn. He decides to go Heatran here. That's fine. Don't have really. Okay, I'm gonna make a really aggressive play. Don't try this at home. I'm gonna stay in and I'm gonna try to go for spikes. Hopefully he goes for Magnezone. He went for Magma Storm and he hit me. I was hoping he would have gone into Magnezone, because then I could have Leech Seed with the spike up. At least I basically lost my Pokemon for nothing now. I have to Aqua Jet there just to get some chip off. And he does give me Magnezone. Magnezone is dead, but he doesn't need his Magnezone that much anymore because he did get rid of my Ferrothorn. Man, now that I don't have Ferrothorn, this sucks because I don't switch into this. I'm gonna Aqua Jet. Like, my Scissor can obviously switch in, but I don't want to take damage on Scissor because it needs to check the Alakazam as well. Now I can go Greninja. And I am going to click Ice Beam. So we knock out the Superior. But that way I need my Ferrothorn last with the Superior gone. But he goes Weavile now. And I kinda have to go Clefable. If he knocks off, I can actually get out my Stealth Rocks, which would help a lot. because otherwise I don't get damage off on the Weavile, because I cannot bullet punch it because he does have Heatran in the back. I'm getting on my rocks as he does go Heatran now. Oh man, what do I do here? I'm gonna sack my Clefable here. He goes for Magma Storm, does trap me. Ideally he missed there, but whatever. He should taunt now. Okay, he does stun, so he learned from his last game. And I'm gonna lose Clefable. Like, I could have gone Rotom. But I feel like I still can use the Rotom for his Heatran later. What do I do now? I only have 3 Pokemon, he has 4. I go Greninja here. Judging from the last game, his Magma Storm did so much against my Azumarill, so I think it's an offensive Heatran with Stealth Rock and Taunt. I'm gonna Surf and hopefully I knock it out. He actually decides to go Clefable, so he gives me Clefable, which is really nice because that thing could have been annoying with Cosmic Power. And this will definitely 2-hit KO him. And he dies, right? Oh, look, that's so scary, man. Not knowing when something dies. But now Weavile comes in. And after Stealth Rocks, I hope that his Heatran dies to Surf. I'm gonna go. I have to sack Rotom here. I have to trust in my Greninja to win. He still has Alakazam with full HP in the back, so might be something. He knocks me out. Now I go into Scizor. And I click Superpower here. He stayed in! The reason I clicked Superpower is because maybe he would switch into Heatran. I was actually hoping that he would go Heatran. But he gives me Weavile, which is the only thing that's faster than my Greninja. But now his Heatran comes in. And I am just gonna click Superpower. Maybe... I believe he had Earth Power, but not sure. He goes for Magma Storm. Imagine if he missed that. But now, I'm pretty sure Greninja should knock out his Heatran, even if it's a Spadef Heatran. The Surf becomes stabbed, I have Life Orb. Okay, we get a crit, so we do knock it out, nice. And all he has left is his Alakazam. I don't think Surf knocks it out. I have to click Gunk Shot. Really funny that I removed Shadow Sneak for Gunk Shot. Because I only had situations where Shadow Sneak would have been better. The situation as well. But I think Gunk Shot is a roll, so I'm going for Gunk Shot. And we do knock it out. And this game... perfect Pokemon do most of the times do not exist. Like 31, all 31s or all 30s. Maybe his defense and HP sucked, and then it wouldn't have been a roll. But we managed to pick up another win against this guy. So getting another win against Stick Boy, really scary team to face for my team. And Magnezone, the beast. Luckily, Greninja is also a threat to him, so that kinda puts it in balance. But yeah, if we actually can find another game. If not, then this might be the end. Yo, what's up guys? This is actually really funny because now I got him actually. I got the same guy immediately after my last game. That could be funny. We learned from our last 2 games against him. I'm quite confident that I can win this one. especially because I know his team now. So what I can do, I really want to get up Rock soon, but judging from the last 2 games, leading Rotom is best against him. He probably knew that I wanted to lead up with Rotom, so he leads Superior, which is fine. I'm going into my Ferrothorn now. I guess he could make a double if he really wants. He goes for Leaf Storm. Doesn't do quite enough. I'm actually gonna knock off. I don't care if he goes Magnezone. I honestly don't care. He does go for Taunt, however, which is fine to get a nice amount of damage off on the Superior. And honestly, I'm just gonna knock off again, because he might expect me to switch out right there. Nice. So getting more damage off on the Superior. And I'm still gonna knock off because the taunt will end soon. So he decides to switch into his Magnezone. And the moment of truth is now. He was Joy Scarf all along. Gonna lead sheet here. The taunt has ended, so Ferrothorn could 1v1 Magnezone actually. But the unfortunate part is that my Ferrothorn is not careful in nature. It does have max def. Yeah, I did connect my lead sheet and now I can protect. And this is how Magnezone of Ferrothorn usually can 1v1 Magnezone. And now I go for spikes. Hopefully I live. Nice, I do live. To get up 1 layer of spike, which will help my Greninja and Scissor a lot. And meanwhile I get some recovery. And I can just click protect. If he switches, I'll still get leftovers recovery. So he decides to stay in. And let's see if we can actually manage to get a double protect here. We don't. So we die. Well, we would have died regardless, so it was worth the try. But now I can bring in my Greninja. And I got up a layer of spikes. And Magnezone is really low. So I don't think Magnezone can switch into my Scissor anymore. Because after spikes, I'm pretty sure he dies to... he gets to it KO by Bullet Punch. So he decides to sack Magnezone here. And if you can get off Heat for next, then my Scissor kind of wins. So he goes Weavile now. So if he actually clicks knockoff here, then I'll be able to get up my rocks with Clefable. So that's what I'm gonna do. And if he clicks the Ice type attacks predicting the switch, then I'll go back into Rotom. Oh, he does go for knockoff. I don't care too much about the health, I just want those Stealth Rocks up. He does switch out here. And Heatran comes in. At this point, I am going Rotom, he's full HP. That way I can still switch Clefable into a knockoff from the Weavile. He goes for Magma Storm, he does trap me. And honestly, I'll just click Hydro Pump. He cannot 2-hit KO me. And if I get this damage off, then it basically opens up the game. He actually lives. Hydro Pump. Yeah, Heatran is really bulky. So he doesn't knock me out. I am fast, so I'm clicking Volt Switch. And I'm actually not afraid to go Scissor, because he dies to Volt Switch anyway. And if Heatran switches out, then he dies to Spikes. So he goes Superior here. Oh, Superior might actually die to Volt Switch after that. Let's see. Get in my Scissor. And Superior indeed faints. So Heatran will die to Stealth Rocks. The Fable will take a lot of damage. I know it's Cosmic Power, so he might have stored power as well. Heatran does come in, but that's just a waste of a Heatran. And even if he lives, I'll still kill him with Bullet Punch from there. So with double hazards, he indeed dies. And honestly, I think the game is over. I basically got rid of the 2 Pokemon that stopped my Scissor. So we click Bullet Punch. The Waterfall did a lot less time, so Bullet Punch might even kill. See. Oh, he lives. Damn. Oh well, I knock him out here. Alakazam will die. And Weavile will die as well. Yeah, you should know I'm Choice Bandit, so there's not much he can do at this point. Because last game his Alakazam didn't have Focus Sash. Because he got one shot by my Greninja. So this should definitely be game. I click Bullet Punch here. Wait, he actually has Focus Sash now. Oh, he swapped it. He swapped it. Damn. Why didn't he go? Perhaps he was hoping that Focus Blast knocked me out there. I can definitely understand his play. He was hoping that Focus Blast knocked me out there, but I still had Greninja, which was faster. So maybe he should have gone Alakazam first, tried to knock me out with Alakazam, and then should have gone Weavile. But yeah, I think I'll end it off right here. If you guys did enjoy this battle, definitely hit that like button. That way I know that I should keep making these videos. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are interested in Pokemon PvP with commentary. And definitely leave a funny comment down below. Anyway, peace out. I see you guys next time. Definitely check out my Discord channel or Discord server as well. Link down in the description if you are interested in me streaming Pokemon Revolution or whatever. Yeah, that's basically it. Peace out.